Hey everyone, it's me, Empress Arcana, and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Hi guys. Here I usually do all sorts of tarot related readings, collective readings, the occasional celebrity readings, all of that. I have decided to do something a little bit different today. I have actually been avoiding this for a long time because it's very personal for me, and I will give the appropriate disclaimers and warnings before I do so. So this will be a twin flame collective tarot reading, and I decided to do in this format because it's just I just feel like it. Whatever. Okay. So I've been terrified, but I've been called to do this for a while now because I've been going through a lot of personal things, and one of the biggest things in my life, other than all the other chaos, but the one thing I've been holding on to is my own twin flame journey. I don't like to talk about it because it is usually depicted as it's romanticized, and I actually have a very strong opinion on on the twin flame journey. And it is not an easy one. And for people to say that it's for people to romanticize a twin flame journey makes me upset, because what I've been going through for the last year and a half has not been easy. And the twin flame journey, more than anything, it happens abruptly, like a tower moment. You're not looking for it. The person comes into your life serendipitously and mirrors back to you everything that hurts, that the parts of you that you have not reconciled within self, takes out the ugly, takes out the beautiful. And when together in 5D is beautiful, and for those lucky enough to be in union, it is beautiful too. But there are many levels of the journey, as every journey has. And I want to put this disclaimer that I don't want this to be misconstrued as romanticized, because there are beautiful moments, but the journey itself right now for me is so painful. I feel like I'm losing all of myself because of things I need to work on myself that I've avoided all my life, probably. So I will talk a bit about my personal experience as much as I feel comfortable to. There might be points where I have to stop recording. Maybe I get too emotional. I warn you of that as well. I don't know what's going to come through. I won't be telling, I'll do my best to tell you guys. So for anyone that wants reference on these things, like, oh, this has happened to me too, or okay, I'm not alone in this. This is what this is about. On the side of like this, I'm doing it more for myself. I'm terrified of this right now. Because yeah, something has been calling me to do something like this for a while. And it wasn't until earlier this week that I had something really bad happen to me, where I almost ended up in the... It was bad. I won't go into detail of that, but I have been going through a lot of things, and I'm very fortunate that I have people around me, or not around me, but they're a call away. So I'm very grateful, because for me, it's been really hard. So yes, that's part of the disclaimer. As always, only take what resonates. Everything presented here is for entertainment purposes only. I am not a licensed professional or any of that. I am just speaking my truth on my own personal experiences, and that's it. Okay. Because there's a lot of things that might come up that is like, whoa. And I'm like, that's why I want to put all that out on the table. So, yeah. If you want to skip straight to the collective tarot reading, I will do my best to remember to put a timestamp somewhere. Because I am going to talk a little bit about, or I don't know how much, but about my own journey so far. I have some notes. They're all scattered, and I'm a little bit nervous about talking about it because it's so personal. I feel that this is going to be the most raw and personal of anything I've ever posted on my channel, because I've been daring to be more raw and honest. And one would think, but why publicly? I have an MC in Cancer. I'm sorry. My midheaven is like, yo, if you got stuff to share, share it with the world. And I'm like, okay. For those astrology people that that understand. Where's my tea? I made a hell of a brew because I need it. I am also, despite how this is probably going to be very emotionally charged, there is a part of me that is excited to release all this, because it helps to talk about it, but I've been very unsure of how to do that because it is so personal for me. But yeah, excuse me. That is one hell of a brew. That is like, holy moly. I made that tea potent as hell. I'm like, I need relaxation. I need to chill. I was doing meditation work and everything before this because I'm like, I need to hype myself up. I have this inner calling. So technically I had my lunar return earlier today. But I don't find it to be a coincidence. I was telling a friend, I was like, oh God, I'm having my Mars return and my Scorpio return like right there. And that's intense. Cause I have an intense chart, guys. I'm sorry. I hate it. I hate being so emotional. I feel like I've spoken about this in other videos, but I have my Scorpio moon. My baby girl, she's in detriment. And with a Scorpio moon, as I've mentioned, I'm trying to see the beauty in her, but it's so hard because my emotions, because my moon is conjunct my Pluto in Scorpio, my emotions are very intense and transformative. So my emotional cycles are very transformative because Pluto too, of course, at the meaning. Scorpio is very transformative, but also, if you're strong enough to withhold that transformation, like to go through, to go through this transformation, there's so much beautiful healing at the end. And that's what I'm trying to do for myself, and hopefully I can help assist you on your personal journeys. Whatever noises you hear, that's my dog. She likes to chime in. She's like, Mom is having a conversation with herself. Oh, might as well. I might as well too. Jesus Christ, this woman. This fur baby of mine. All right, let's see if I can prepare myself mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually for what I'm about to talk about. Blah. So it has been painful. Because so on a personal level in my life, I'm realizing things this year. Actually, last year, excuse me. We're at the beginning of a new year. Don't feel this. It just all feels the same to me at this point. Not gonna lie, I'm so sorry. Everything bleeds together. Like time is irrelevant. It's everything is happening, and as it happens, I feel so disconnected with the world. I feel so dissociated. I don't know who I am. And I know that this is part of another spiritual awakening that I'm going through. It is part of ascension. Yes, I'm going to talk about that. This is a twin flame journey audio. I'm going to do it. I'm not going to hold back anymore, because if you're here, thank you. And if you stick around to listen to the whole thing, thanks as well, because I hold back a lot, because I know that I'm always a little bit, I hold back because I'm afraid to talk about these topics, even though other people talk about them too. But I don't know. That's just, either way. I get water because I love tea, and because it's such a strong brew, I'm like, I need water. Excuse me. Okay. All right. And growing up for me, I have, again, me bringing up natal placements and whatnot, it just helps me understand myself and explain things better for the topic at hand. So, despite having a Leo Venus, which all my friends are like, "Oh my God, you have a Leo Venus, that bitch shining. You got a Scorpio moon. Oh my God!" Like, bless my beautiful friends that always hype me up, and but I don't feel it. I don't feel desire. I never felt desirable or loved in that way. And after what happened to me in high school, where I was, I've spoken about it very briefly, and I will be brief about it here as well, because that's not the point. After I was, after the incident that happened to me in high school, I believe it was my junior year, where I was ganged up by a group of guys and molested. I never wanted to be touched again. And it's been a very hard part of my journey, because after that, I closed myself off to love. I convinced myself that I didn't want it. I didn't need it. But now, along that closing off, I also closed off the love for myself. Oh, tea. That was not in my notes. Okay. Revelations. Okay. Anyway, and that experience was, I didn't realize I didn't realize how all these things affected me until much later, until just last year. I started understanding it all better, and it's like, wow, I did close myself off, and I've had experiences. I don't fall in love easily, because I can tell you astrologically, or I can just say it. So I'm just going to say it. I am, okay, seriously, all the random noises around here. Anyway, it's very hard for me to, but sometimes there are moments where, well, more like when it happens so abruptly, and it's not something that is, it's this recognition. And this is where the twin flame shit comes in. I had an experience with a false twin flame back in 2019. It was painful. It destroyed me, but it was just not. There's more to it, but I don't feel comfortable talking about it here. So, and the connections I've made on this journey something so instant, something like you can sniff it out. You're like, wow, why does this person feel the same as me? That's when it starts. And curiosity grows and you want to know more. And it's like, oh. And then the more you learn, you realize, wow, there's more to this story. I've always been a spiritual person, but the last couple of years have leveled me up in ways that I never thought possible. And it's actually been very overwhelmingly scary because I've been having such intense channeling sessions and stuff that it is affecting. It is coming through my body. Where I used to be able to control that, now it's like I I don't know if it has anything to do with Jupiter and Uranus transiting my eighth house because ooh, because a lot of eighth house themes have been activated for me. So there's that. The twin flame journey. I've been doing a lot of reading on. You're gonna laugh at me, guys. So for twin flame stuff, I go to Quora. I don't go to Quora for anything else. There's a lot of I feel, very wise individuals that feel like sharing their own experiences, and it's helped me to understand myself better and why, if this is happening, is this normal? Because I have not found, I would love, once I can come to terms, it would be so wonderful to actually either write a book about this or whatnot. But right now it's too painful. So there's a lot of information, a lot of wonderful people willing to share their stories on Quora. So for those that are looking into twin flame information, for me on a personal level, it has been an ultimate sexual awakening, an ultimate awakening of love, an ultimate awakening of self, spiritual, physical, mental, everything. It lights you all up inside. It brings out the ugly, it brings out the beautiful, it makes you inside out, it makes you sick. It's just like, what is going on? This is the most intense I've ever felt in my fucking life. And it's painful because for many on this journey, there is this separation and it hurts. And it's like the doubts come in. It's like, is this all in my head? Am I fucking crazy? I'm having all these freaking things happening where I told myself for almost all my life, I don't feel I'm okay alone. And there's nothing wrong with that. But, oh, it hurts right now actually to talk about it. It's like things that you were okay not having, you want now. That's how I feel. I never wanted to be touched again. Now I want to be touched. But not just anyone. It's the person that I have in my heart. The person that I feel is my twin. And then knowing and then feeling this back and like this, it's like when it's good, it's good. But there's only so much. And I know that the twin flame journey is not about, it's more about the union with understanding yourself to the point where everything is okay within yourself, so that when you do come into physical union and you are with your twin, you guys are in perfect harmony. But nothing there's always lessons. I'm not trying to sugarcoat or like, this is the feeling I'm receiving and I'm channeling, and I'm going to share it with you and how I feel about it. Where feeling the desire and wanting and doing things that you never thought you wanted to do, or wanting to do things that you never thought you wanted to do. Feeling so safe and at home with this person and this energy. They are your home and you are theirs. That's what I feel is a very big part of the twin flame journey. But sometimes when I get notifications or whatever about this and that, it makes me sad because there's a lot of people hurting, wanting to be with their twin, wanting to, but there's so many, or like things that are out of one's control. You only have control of yourself. But the thing is that when a twin flame connection is activated, fam, it's so intense. You feel them. You feel them on an energetic level. And it's gone for me to a point where I am like in between worlds. I'm not in one place. I'm sure you guys have heard of astral projection and all that stuff. Telepathy. All of this is activated so intensely. You are always telepathically connected to your twin. You feel them. You feel when they're hurting. You feel when it's so intense, guys. And that's why when people are like, oh, I want a twin flame connection, I'm like, ah. Oh my God, are you sure? I had to make a joke. I'm sorry. I was crying. I have to make a joke. And you feel everything. And yeah, astro sex too. All of that. You feel it all. And that's why when things start showing up differently from what you're feeling so deep, I almost said a psychic medium. Hey, I do it all, but I am very psychically in tuned. I'm an open channel for my work, for my loved ones, protecting myself always. I have to. But where's my water? Excuse me. Oh my gosh, what an emotional roller coaster. That's gonna be every day in a twin flame connection. I'll tell you that. Oh my goodness sake. That was the bottle. That scared me. I've been hit. Shot through the heart. Anyway, when the doubt, again, with doubt coming in and or seeing things that don't align with what you feel, because I'm so in tune psychically and I feel so much intensely, and I trust my intuition. It's gotten to a point on this journey where I'm questioning everything. I'm questioning myself. I'm questioning my surroundings. I'm questioning, am I breathing? Am I alive? This, that. That's why when I spoke briefly about what happened to me with me looking at myself in the mirror and not recognizing anything. It's not even about like, oh, no. I did not know who that was in the mirror for a moment. I did not recognize myself. I also have another thing that when I look in the mirror, it's like I can see my twin instead. I don't see just myself, and it's strange and it's bizarre and everything. I see all that and I feel like I'm going nuts. I feel like I've thought about it. I'm like, okay, maybe I just need to go to the that's how it feels and I hate it. I don't like feeling out of control. I don't like feeling like that. Um, but it's like they are your other they're they're you. I really feel that that's why they're your twin. They're part of you. They're then it's just it's so intense and I start feeling stupid, pathetic for even trusting what was coming through. Like when things start happening, or that's it. That's what I was going to talk about. The twin flame journey with all this chaos and up and down roller coaster and emotions and everything, intensity and desire and everything and want, almost a need to be in each other's energy and presence because it feels so good. You feel so complete in that energy, even if you haven't been physically intimate with that person. It's it is incredibly intense, and I do not know if it's just me because of my if because it's me or for those that believe in astrology, the placements, but this has been so painful. But I'm not blaming anyone. I mean, I've blamed myself. I blame myself. I call myself so many, but this is the part of the healing that comes in because in a twin flame journey, we are constantly mirroring each other. You are constantly mirroring your twin. Okay. So if they're having an existential crisis, so are you. And it's hard because for me, I feel like it's all in my head. It's all in my head. I believe in the synchronicities. I see this, I see that, I feel it because I feel intention. I feel it. I feel it so intense. I am so much emotion. I can feel it. I feel it in my energy centers. Like right now, I feel in my stomach. I feel this pressure, and I've been feeling other things of part of ascension, part of spiritual awakenings, part of all that. You feel like your organs are going to fucking fail. You feel like you're going to stop breathing. You feel everything's just going to stop working. I know that sounds really drastic. Again, that's why I said the disclaimer, because for for myself, how about that? For myself, I feel that despite how spiritual I've been for a while, I I'm having pain again. Sorry guys. This is so fucking hard to talk about. um but if there's anything, I forgot what I was going to say prior, but if there's anything that this journey has been teaching me is to be more truthful, more honest to myself and speak my truth in ways I never thought I would. I would never have been caught dead recording something like this 2 years ago. I wouldn't, because why? But twin flames are born, there's contracts, whatever, to raise the vibration of the planet. I'm not going to go into that because that's another can of worms that I don't want to open right now, but that is it. Light workers, healers, spiritual gurus, teachers, we are all meant to raise the vibration of the planet. And it's a beautiful thing, guys. And I've been trying so hard to keep going. And I feel like I'm going to break. Because as I've been transforming head to toe, inside out, I've also been feeling the ego deaths, and I I have I know it's been constant. It has been nonstop, and I don't know how much more I can take. Last, like, Tuesday, I think, I was terrified, guys. I didn't think I was going to make it. That was horrible. I've never been in that state. And it's so hard. It feels so hard. But along with the difficult points, the good is so good too, because you start feeling yourself. You start looking at yourself in the mirror. Like, I would not be, I would never want to look at myself in the mirror or love or be okay with what I see. And I'm learning to love myself. And that is also part of the twin flame journey. It is such an intense love. It's such a beautiful healing love when it's good, when it's in alignment, when you are doing this primarily for yourself. And, like, yes, all twins want union, but working on yourself is part of it, right? And it's hard for me because that intensity of wanting to be intimate with my twin has gotten so crazy. And I never thought I would feel this way. So it's wild for me. I was okay with just, you know, being celibate for the rest of my life. I didn't care about that. I just wanted to help people. I mean, I just wanted to be a spiritual teacher. And it's confusing because this journey is bringing up a lot of the demons inside that I never knew I had. And it's so intense. It's like one night I just want to crawl into a corner in fetal position and cry my eyes out because I want something that I feel I'm never going to have. And then other nights I feel like howling under the moon, dancing naked and under the stars and shit. And it's like I never even thought about doing that before. Writing has been difficult for me as well because it's too raw. It's too much that I'm feeling that I can't even, I can't. I've spoken about that many times already. So it hurts too much and it's not helping me. And I'm trying to find a balance with that because I do love to write. I do it for work. I mean, hell, I write all sorts of things for work. But let me get some tea. God, that's strong. I use like 3 tea bags, 3 different like brews, like stuff. And I'm here like, I need a tranquilizer. I'm too emotional. Let's go. And tea is a better option than, and that's another thing that, yeah, I don't, yeah, tea is a better option. So, yeah, I feel like currently I've been split. Like the twin flame journey is where when it's good energetically or physically, however you are, whatever place you are on your journey, when the twins come together and it's like, oh my God, that's so fucking amazing. And then the split, and it's like, oh my God, I'm gonna die. Because you become part of one another. You are one. You're one and the same. And it's this back and forth because the twin flame journey is about doing the healing work for self. So when you guys come together, it makes sense. It's beautiful because the moments of union, even though I've only experienced this and an energetic sense, and that connection, excuse me, that connection, that beautiful flow of energy. Excuse me. Oh, confirmation hiccups or burps or whatever the hell that was. I don't know. It's beautiful because you feel seen, you feel heard, you feel loved, you feel desired, you feel wanted, everything all in one. And I've never felt that before. I've never felt so wanted and desired and beautiful. And then for those moments where it splits, it's like, oh, fuck, what did I do wrong? Fuck, why is this happening? And I've been having a very big revelation tower moment. It's like, what do I need to heal now? You know? Because on top of this journey, I've been going through so much turmoil in my own life, very bad stuff. I won't talk about that here. This is about the twin flame thing. Very bad stuff that I've been going through on a daily, and I'm trying. So I gotta pat myself on the back, to be fair, because I think about it and I'm like, I should have been in a psychiatric ward a long time ago with all the shit that has happened to me, but I'm not. Nanako agrees. Did you hear that? She's like, "Arr, arr." She did it again. She's so cute, my baby girl. Honestly, talking about it, she's so cute. I love her. It does feel better. I am feeling more calm, whether it's the it's the the strong potent tea, or finally releasing a lot of what's been pent up. And honestly, I have looked at my notes a couple of times, but I haven't really read what's on there. um I'm just going with the flow, guys. Whatever I did a meditation, I prayed, whatever, before recording. I always like to do this. It's like whatever messages need to come through for myself or the collective, please allow them to come through. And harm to none, right? But yeah, there are the it hurts because I feel, and I feel so bad about this one. This is something that I'm like, but is it real? Is it not? This, that. When you start doubting the connection in however way that is, whether there's whatever that is, you start doubting, and it hurts because it's like, oh, I felt so special in this energy. But is it all in my head? Because it's what I want. But it makes no sense for myself because I never craved this before. So I feel that this awakening is because I was meant to go through, I am meant to go through this so I can unleash my divinity and ascend, however that might be. But it has not been easy. Ooh. This week was definitely not easy, but even being pulled to do this, this audio, damn. Another plane overhead, okay. Or whatever. What's real and what's not, that's like, it's hard, especially with, that's why I keep to myself about this. I have my one person or two people that I talk to about my journey. And those are the people I trust with this, because not everyone's going to understand. Other people are going to say, you might need some professional help. So all these things pop up, right? So you got to, personally, this is my advice in terms of this. But then again, here I am posting this online. Jokes on it. Jokes on me. It's it's crazy, my beautiful fam. I feel so different. I feel right now, I don't feel the good because I'm doubting. But the doubts are my own insecurities rising up, right? I'm having all sorts of insecurities I didn't even know I had. That's the worst part of it. I've learned things about myself that I I was very open and supportive, and now it's like triggers, right? It's questioning everything I once believed in. And so I'm just like, whoa, whoa. And I feel like a piece of shit of a person. It's like, yo, I was okay with this. What's going on with this? What's going on with me? But it's because I need to purge whatever the fuck is going on inside of me. Because if I want to be in union with my twin, I need to do the proper healing work. But that doesn't, I mean, honestly, at this point, I don't know what the rest of it means. I don't know. I've read so many theories. I've read a lot of people talking about how it's not about the union. It's about what, ascending and all that. And I'm like, well, damn. So there's that, right? And, but I will say this. I've never loved this hard. I've never wanted to be myself more than now, and where I'm questioning what I post, all this stuff. It's a lot. I I that's why I haven't been able to do other readings or this and that, because I'm just going with what feels right now, because I can't handle anything else. And I know that on a practical sense, this has really done me really bad. But honestly, guys, I don't know how I'm still here. I'm not trying to be melodramatic. Many times I contemplated and I'm like, wow, why? Why? But no, I'm stronger than that. I'm stronger than those negative thoughts. I'm supposed to heal them. And that is part of the journey too. We are meant to heal these negative thought patterns. We are meant to heal ourselves and the, the, the traumas in this lifetime, or whatever it is that you believe in. We're not meant to suffer. Even though right now I feel like I'd rather die. And I've been feeling like this for a while, because it's like, I'm questioning. I'm like, man, this is so beautiful. It makes me feel so good. But is it real? Am I the only one feeling this? Is it all in my head? And that hurts so much. Because then when you've seen so many synchronicities, like, wow, I'm not going to talk about my personal experience, but and in that matter, but you see the synchronicities, you see all this happening, and then something is reflected back, and there's you understand something a certain way or whatever, and it brings up the demons, it brings up the insecurities, it questions, you question everything. I'm questioning everything I've been feeling from the beginning, because it's like, damn, was it all in my head? I feel it's all in my head. I feel crazy, guys. I feel like I'm gaslighting myself. God bless. Those feelings are horrible. They're horrible, horrible, horrible. But then when you hear the messages, you hear and like, okay, I'll tell you about this, guys, briefly, because it's YouTube. But when I go into a heightened state, whether I don't smoke. I'm asthmatic, baby. I don't smoke. But if I take a gummy or whatever, and I go into a heightened state, I start channeling so quickly. God bless. And my twin comes through, and I can feel them, and I feel all sorts of things. And because of the break that I had in my psyche, or whatever the fuck happened, I don't know, earlier this week, I can still connect, but I don't believe it. I feel like I'm making it up, and it hurts, because I don't want, I want to continue learning about myself, of course, but I've never fought for anything in my, like, okay, wait, let me rephrase that. For myself, I've never fought for myself. And it's ironic, because in fighting for myself, I'm fighting for what I want. I've told myself, and I've said it in readings too, I feel that if I give up on this twin, on this connection. I'm giving up on myself. And that is why it hurts so much, guys. And the biggest part of the journey is to find yourself, to find your truth, to be in your authentic self, ripping off the ego and just being yourself. And I go to myself, fuck, this is hard. This feels so difficult because right when things feel good, something shifts and it's like, oh, fuck, another lesson. Can we not? Ow, sorry, I cracked my ankle. I'm an old lady. I crack everything, apparently. Oh, there goes my back. Speaking of, that was less, though. So it's like, and I've had moments where, because I thought that what was happening was I was just going to, that could be a factor as well, that I was just going to have a Kundalini awakening. I haven't been able to catch up with the spiritual gurus that I watch and whatnot because I've been feeling so overwhelmed with my journey, with my twin flame journey, with my life, with all that I can hardly process. I don't even want to play a game. I just want to sit in silence and knock myself out. It's so depressing. It really is. I try my best to be useful to humanity in some way, shape, or form. Always, of course. But I'm so tired. I feel like I just want to give up. But then I hear please don't give up on this. Don't give up on me. Don't give up on yourself. Don't do this. Don't do that. And it's just like the constant telepathic messages. And then the beautiful messages of, yeah, I'm tired. I just want to go home. I feel like I've been shutting down physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. It's so painful, so raw. You're bearing yourself completely to the universe, to your twin. And it's so exhausting because it's so much. I don't know about anyone else, but for myself, it has been so hard because I never, ever fought for love for myself. And that's what I'm learning how to do. And my name means light. I want to be a light to shine on one spiritual path. I want to be a light to shine on my twin's path. My name, Lucia, means light. When I say I love you, I mean it with all of me. My life feels like it's fallen apart. But despite how much it hurts, damn, I'm surprised I didn't stop recording so I could cry. But no, I just want to get it out, man. There's so much more, but I can always do another. I just wanted to get the ball rolling. Maybe I'll feel more comfortable in the next one, but looking in the mirror is the most painful thing ever. Especially when you don't recognize yourself. And in those moments that you don't recognize yourself, it's because you're trying to find yourself within. Again, as I've said many times already, that's part of the twin flame journey. And yeah, I think I'm going to leave that there and go to the reading. Okay, guys? I hope that some of that was helpful. So yeah, all right. I'll make it a short one because I feel that this is a very long audio. So we're going to do a little quick check-in. for the collective twins. Okay? Damn. I dropped. Yeah. The first one popping up. Okay. 5 of Cups. What else is coming through, please? Let's end this on a high note, please. I see Queen of Pentacles. My heart. And the King of Swords. And Justice. I'm going to pick out. I'm going to get one more. And then I'll roll dice as well, and I'll do a little reading, all that. Oh, 2 of them. Ooh, sorry about that, guys. Okay. Okay. Wow. That's a lot of energy that I'm feeling right now. Ooh, okay. First off, we're going to go with the 5 of Cups. I really want to thank you guys for listening. Okay. So, in the 5 of Cups, Rider-Waite, we see the figure just looking at the 3 cups that have fallen. For many of us on this journey, that's exactly what it feels like. It's like all these spilled cups. There's nothing more. It was all the doubts, all the insecurities, everything I was talking about earlier. But behind this figure, there are 2 cups standing. 2 cups. 2 of Cups is union. It's feeling connected and so good with someone so much like you. I know that there's significant meanings to the cards and whatnot, but I'm going to go intuitively. Right now, many of you might be feeling that. Oh, I'm going to cry. Fuck, I just received an, oh my God. Okay. Oh God. For those that need to hear this message, you are the only one for them. If you feel that they don't love you the same, or you feel that there's someone else involved, you are the only one for them. You're the only one. I see that. That's why the 2 cups are standing, but the figure's not seeing the 2 cups. The figure's focusing on the 3 that are fallen. And that just, I received a download of that. Okay? Now, with the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Swords. The Queen of Pentacles, so the divine feminine energy in this connection, it could be either or. So, because I feel that there is one twin that is open, receptive, giving their pentacle, and I don't find it to be a coincidence. Oh, this is strong. And I just pulled out like 5, 6, 5. I can't count. 6 cards. I was never good at math. Sorry. I have to laugh. This is beautiful. All this garden, sitting on their throne, feeling this love is pure and true. But then I have here the King of Swords. The King of Swords has words trying to communicate to this Queen of Pentacles their thoughts, their process, to reassure them. The sword of truth, but it could be very stoic. The Queen of Pentacles is looking down at the pentacle, expecting something in the physical. Oh my God, my girl. She is like, she always has to give her 2 cents on the matter. She's like, twin flames, blah. Anyway, this king is holding that sword upright and saying, I'm opening myself up to you. But can you see it? Can you hear me? My God, my girl. She is talking in her sleep. She is so cute. I can hear you, Nanako. Yes. Can you hear me? Stop focusing on the pentacle. I want you to hear me. I just heard that. That was like a little bit aggressive, but okay. Then justice, the balancing of energies here. So, whatever you have been feeling in terms of this journey, in terms of the twin flame journey, there will be a balance. Because, ironically, the justice card also is holding that sword upright to the sky. As above, so below. Balancing the scales. Yes, Nanako, my God. Can you hear me? I keep hearing that. And then the last two cards. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I'm going to cry. I'm getting so many downloads right now, guys. So, the Ace of Pentacles. I got this in my last reading. Yes, Nanako. She's so funny. I can't ignore her. It's hard. I mentioned a secret garden. I've been getting actual, like, many synchronicities about a garden of sorts. And I don't find it to be a coincidence that I got the Queen of Pentacles, which is like entering that garden because there's so much growing around this Queen of Pentacles. And it's ironic because this pentacle, the hand holding out the pentacle, the offer, the something in the physical, because pentacles are in the physical 3D realm. This queen wants something solid, foundation, not secret anymore. Oh shit, hold on. Oh, that got me. And it's funny because the high priestess is all about secrets and mystery. Sitting between two pillars. Again, I'm seeing balance. Seeing the crown chakra opening to the wisdom coming in to receive a message from your higher self, to receive a message to remind you that you are on path. You are, yes, strength. Strength. I just pulled out like another card. Strength. Be strong. This connection is infinity. It's always going to exist. It is pure. It is strong. It is love. It is real. If anyone needed that confirmation, here it is. You're going through so much right now, but it will end soon. Final card, please, and I'll roll the dice. Final card. Final card, please. Oh, this one wants to... Oh my God. Two cards because they kind of... Okay. They were the ones that came through. Ace of Cups and Ace of Wands. Guys, this is new beginnings. We got three aces. Like, where is it? It's interesting because the one ace we didn't get is the Ace of Swords, which is the communication and the clarity. But there is love, there is desire and want, and there's something in the physical that wants to come through. Oh shit. Yes. Again with the garden, I got the Empress, and then there's the Page of Pentacles. I just heard, okay, I wasn't going to say it because I didn't want to end it on that note, but I had a channeled, there's a song that I've been playing nonstop. I'm sorry. I mean, I think we all know this, that sometimes when we like a song, we just play it on repeat, loop it till like it's like done. Nah, Maneskin is great. I love them. And I was listening to Honey, Are You Coming? And there's a line there. No, the whole song gets me. It's just like, I feel like my head's about to burst, but there's this one line that stood out, and it's not something I feel. And I was like, I hope, whatever, I'm just going to say the line. I don't deserve you. You're a diamond. And what I'm seeing here with the Page of Pentacles, it's like, can you see my pentacle? This is what I can offer you, because the page is the lowest one in the suit, excuse me. The page, we start off with the page, they're messengers. Oh, fuck. Oh Oh, my head hurts. There's a message that's been trying to be portrayed, or no, a message that's been trying to be given in the physical. And it's interesting because with the Queen of Pentacles, she's holding a pentacle. The page is holding a pentacle. Do you see me? Do you hear me? Please. And then I don't find it to be a coincidence that the three aces are hands holding out something, a bigger pentacle. It's like, what else do I have to do so you can see this? What else do I have to do so you can see me? And it's like, I desire you. I want you. I love you. You are everything. All of this is coming through. But there is this fear that you don't see them. Take that if it resonates. That's the reading. I'm going to roll the dice. Sorry, let's see. Okay. 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 We got Neptune, Cancer, 4th house Cancer, 7th house Libra, and Saturn. Okay. Interesting. I'm hearing something about Pisces, something about it being, something wants to be communicated through. So Saturn is the planet of responsibilities, lessons, karmic cycles, and Neptune is dreamy, sucking you into this world of fantasy, of illusions too. Afraid. There is a desire for more, to solidify something. But there is an illusion with Neptune, as beautiful and alluring as it can be. And then we have Cancer and the 4th house of Cancer. We got Cancer twice, and we got the 7th house. So a desire for relationship, a desire to bring you home. Oh, that just reminded me. That's so cute. Okay. In Hades Town, there's a part where Eurydice, it was so sassy of her. I love this. Like, I was watching a clip of it on YouTube where Eurydice is like, that was so, she like lowers her jacket sleeve to show some of her like her shoulder, and she goes to Orpheus, "You want to take me home?" And he goes, "Yes." And then she's like, "Well, sing." Well, then sing the song, because he's saying that the song is going to change everything, bring spring back, and all that, you know. And her curiosity is like, "I want to hear your song. Sing it. You want to take me home?" I was like, "Oh, okay, okay. I see what you're doing there, Eurydice." So I feel that there is this energy of, you want to take me home? Then come to me. That's what I feel. All right, guys. That's the reading. That's the whole spiel for now. I do hope that some of you got something out of it. Sorry for how emotional it was. Hopefully the next one won't be so emotional, but it might be. It's a twin flame journey. It's not sunshine and rainbows and butterflies. It can be sometimes, but there's a balance to everything, right? All right, guys. I love you. And till the next one. All right. Take care. Bye.